Dude, it's been so long since I've made this and felt like this. I don't know why. And it feels like it's just the right time for this to come. I'm just gonna take a little walk in the park. Might hear the street be a little annoying for a bit. This should be fine. Not to cross through the road like a pirate. Whee! So what's been up? It's been pretty crazy. I've been going through a lot of shit. I feel very bad about a lot of it. I also feel amazing. I wanted to talk about something I'm experiencing right now, which is really cool, which is this call to deepen my trust in the process. I've been listening a whole lot to a really cool Islamic scholar, scientist, philosopher / doctor, and he's so deep in this whole. It's got that feeling of the love of Ramdas dripping through it, but it's less here in the it's less in the immediate presence, and it's more like I don't know, it's more in like the essence of what everything means, of like the depth of what all this shit is. Bunch of geese over there, Canada geese. Bunch of Canada geese. I wonder if they're gonna start yelling at me if I walk next to them, maybe. But man, my thoughts are just everywhere. I feel crazy. And I feel like it's such a bad video because I'm not doing something that other people do, which is make something put together and like fast, like just comes at you with the stimulating like facts. I don't know. Why do I feel like I have to grab someone? I don't know. I don't feel like I own this moment. I own the attention that I'm getting, and it's just a nice moment where we're just together for some reason. But I feel like that's what it more like it to be that way. What is that guy eating? He's digging so deep. His neck is so thick. Jesus. Alan looks mad at me. I need to get out of here. But yeah, like I've been struggling with work for all of my life, maybe since I started, but even school has been like a nightmare since grade 8 or 9. Ever since I started running away from school, there's been a thing in my brain that opened the door that just wants to like get out of these things. And it's really been a very strange experience, just feeling myself get anxious and need to get out of there, and like something's wrong, and feeling like I can't keep working and stuff. So today I had an experience where I really didn't feel like going, and I think on a lot of other days I wouldn't have even gone. But I really challenged myself to go, and I went, and it was amazing. I got to do a really nice 4 hours, but then I got really tired. It was a very difficult thing, and there was no breaks in it. So I told them I needed to go home, but it felt really bad. I knew at the time it didn't feel right to keep going, And when I got home, I instantly knew that what I decided was not wrong, because when I fell asleep, when I got home, I fell asleep like I was like so tired. It was such a deep sleep, especially considering like that I'm going through all this withdrawal and stuff. So it's not been a very easy time. The last few days, the last few weeks has been very tough. There's been a lot happening, but there's this metaphor that this Islamic, let's just call him, I don't know what to call him, Adnan. Let's just call him Adnan. That's his name. Adnan. He used this example of like, if you were friends with an incredibly powerful person, someone rich and connected, like, you know, someone, and you really were on good terms with them, you would feel so comfortable, you know, and they really were like here for you, and you felt like, you know, they were by your side. You would just stay there, and any situation that comes up, you would feel like, you know, you just pick up a phone and they're gonna be right there if you need anything. Money, situation, job, anything you want, any problem you have, they're available. You can just call them. How different that would feel on life, to have someone like that you know has all the power and all the money and resources. They can do anything. They can move mountains for you, and as soon as you want, anything. And yet, when we feel like we're on good terms with the process, with God, with ourselves, that kind of trust that is so fundamental and deep it seems like it should be much easier to come by, but we kind of struggle with it, I guess. Even I struggle with it. I think I used to have a more naive version of this, because I wasn't as exposed to scarcity and struggle on a personal level as much as I am now. But now I feel like I'm really struggling to just let go and trust like this, because I used to before, like I remember even when I'd have a few dollars left in my pocket and I'd pass by someone that I felt like that needed money, and they had like a thing, I would just give it to them. And now I'm coming more into this place where if I don't have that much money, I won't even pay for the bus, because I worry that I'm not gonna have enough later. And it's hilarious, because there's stories, you know, these kind of like, if you've ever interacted a lot with any spiritual literature, there's always these miracle stories. And in Islam, there's a lot of those where someone trusts in God so much that they have no water, but they keep serving everyone, you know, giving everything they have. And when they drink out of the cup and they turn around, they look back again, the cup is full again. Shit like this, you know. If they take a sip, you know, the cup, it's not like the cup is empty and it just fills back probably, but it's more like maybe like a perception kind of trick. Like you feel like you have so much. I don't know. But there's stories of like literally stuff like this. And yet I can't even trust the bus money and stuff like this. I want to say a million things. I want to talk about everything. But it's just nice that I get to make this video. I've actually shot another video that I was too shy to upload when I first came back to Canada in January, or like maybe very, very late December this year, 2022. But that video was just me coming back here and smoking the first joint that I've smoked since leaving Canada. That was like fucking super real fucking joint, and it just I felt embarrassed that I was so into it. Like that, as soon as I came back, I got so into it, And I did. I lost it for months. Weed, fucking, it's fun. But I'm not smoking now. I'm making it so, I'm getting to a place where it's so, what's the word? The balance is so nice. I'm trying to find that. So, yeah, so much stuff. I just want you to have a nice look at the view. I don't even know who watches these videos. If you've watched this video, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm just riding the wave right now where I feel like I'm gathering up, getting my shit together, as they say, putting the ducks in a row and pumping that shotgun, getting the guns ready. Feels like it's gonna be game time soon, I guess. There's no more time to fucking fuck around. It's getting serious up in here. And I don't feel like it's just a personal, it's just on my level. It feels like a lot of people are going through this right now. It's a fucking wave, baby. And we're surfing that bitch. And we're gonna go up! Hey! Look at that sunset, motherfucker. If only cameras were as good as eyes. You can barely... Oh, it caught something there. Oh, cool. What a beautiful moment. It's also the last 10 days of Ramadan, and it might be the super night, and where all the angels come down and all this shit. Oh, Alhamdulillah, Ya Rab. Or as well as David is seeing Tool like a few hours ago. He hasn't talked to me yet. I don't know what the fuck happened. Probably died just listening to them live. Oh man, I'm excited for what's coming. I feel completely scared. I feel like everything's gonna be a piece of shit, but you know what, I fucking trust, baby. And that's why I'm walking in the middle of the street with cars coming right at me. I'm gonna die. Well, actually I didn't die. See, trust works. Yeah, trust like the king of the fucking world is on my side. And it will be tested. That's what they keep talking about. If you have that trust, it will be tested. If you have trust that God will give you when you really need it, it might be tested. And I heard a quote from Muhammad himself that says the greatest form of worship, this is such an insane quote to come from that person, the greatest form of worship is waiting for that moment for relief. Waiting for relief is the greatest form of worship. Like, of course, not waiting, like waiting out of, like patiently waiting, you know, not waiting for relief with distress and you're freaked out, but just patiently trusting and waiting for relief, waiting for, trusting that God is gonna be there, trusting that everything is gonna be okay, and that the life that brought us here and got us to this point, it wants something. And I think there's something wrong with the idea that we're gonna try to measure this with other people. Like, yeah, but other people are fucked up and they've tried this. That's not the right way to do this, because everyone has their own path. We can never know what other people have inside of them and what they're going through and what their test is. But for ourselves, or individually, that trust, yeah. It's delightful, delicious trust. All right. That's the love I've got for today. I'm gonna upload this video. I'm gonna call it Trust? No. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. What should I call it? Is the king on your side? Are you on his side?